jealous of someone, of what it is that they have, because you don't know what it is that they went through to have what it is that they have. There's a thing called long suffering, and you don't know what they had to suffer through to get that thing. You may see someone and their business is a multi-million-dollar business. You may see someone that got married, and you don't know that in order for them to get in that marriage, they went through a lot of heartbreak. They went through a lot of people wronging them. They went through a lot of betrayal. And then finally, God gave them a person after a long suffering, a long enduring of hurt and pain and heartache. In that business that you're jealous of, she had days, or he had days, where she was homeless and sleeping in the car. Days where there was not any sales. Days where she sacrificed food for her business. She may not have nothing to eat, but she put money in it just to see if it would grow. And those kids that you was jealous with, maybe her and her spouse dealt with a thing where she was infertile, but finally God gave her that kid. So what I'm trying to tell you is that never be jealous of what it is that someone has, because you don't know what they suffered through or had to do to endure it or to have it. And the thing about it, I'm not saying that everything that someone has comes from God, because there are people that sacrifice to idols and got things out of it. And that's a whole different story, because a lot of times when people sacrifice to idols and they do certain things to gain wealth, it don't last. The only one that can give you something that is everlasting is God, true God. In Jesus Christ, like the way that God works, Yahweh, the way that he works is that he wants to see that you can endure certain things, because he don't want to give it to you and you lose it. So sometimes he lets you endure to make sure you can keep it. So don't be jealous of what it is that someone has, because you don't know what it is that they went through to get where it is that they are. And you may not understand this. You may say, it don't matter and stuff like this. I just want what I want. But trust the things of God. You will go through some things, because the devil is the one that gives you things quick and easy. Now God said this is about to open your brain to some things. The devil is the one that gives you things quick and easy. God can give you things quick and easy, but he just don't do it that way. God sets you up for success. He takes you through a trial period where, let's see if this person can endure this. Let's see what happens is this. Let's see about discipline. Let's see about loving herself, loving himself. And I know you're just like, God, why? Like, I've been through enough. But when God builds you up, he's going to build you to be his strongest soldiers. And let's just be real here. Because the things that I endured, the things that I've been through, it all made sense when it came to my purpose and where it is he called me to be. I had to go through these certain things just so I can get where I was meant to be. And it was not fun. It was not easy. It hurt. So if you see someone happy, let them be happy and be happy for them. Because you don't know what they endured to get to where they are right now. You don't know the sleepless nights. You don't know the pain. You know, the other day we was all in there talking in the office, and one of the persons told me, like, hey, did you know that the owner, he, a lot of times, like, for a whole week, he didn't go to sleep. He was just there building his business. He didn't have no help. But now that he has a big foundation and everybody see, like, he's very successful, he's making money, he can come in anytime that he wants, he's doing this, but you don't know what he suffered through. You don't know that whole week of him not eating or sleeping, just working on his business. That was a long enduring, that was a long suffering to not know that if it will turn out the way that he wanted it to be. Me, myself, too, own a cosmetic business. It's called Angel Sunshine Cosmetics. And the thing is that you don't know what I endured to even get to this point. There's a lot of things I'm about to reveal when it comes to what God has done in my business, but I endured so much. There was time where I was like, okay, I need to order this product, but I need to do this. Like, I got to pay the kids daycare. I need to buy food. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I made sacrifices to have it. So stop being jealous of what it is that people have because they endure so much. Stop being jealous for certain people. Stop being jealous of who God called, who God anointed, because you don't know what it took or to endure what it is that they went through. Y'all will be like, for example, people just like, oh, I want what they have, I want their life, and you don't know what it is they're going through. Your life could even be better than that person, but they just endure it more. They're just strong when it comes to it. Like, I'm gonna get through this. So stop asking for other people's life. Stop wanting other people's husband and wife. Stop wanting what it is that somebody has, their kids, their family, their life, their business. Stop looking at other people's life and look at your own life. And the life that you want, start to build it. Start to go after it. Start to make sacrifices for it. Start to go hard, because you too can have what it is that somebody has. You don't have to think like, oh, they have this, I can never do this, and be jealous, because what it is that they done, you can do it too. God gave you that same doorway. God is helping you the same way they is. Change your heart when it comes to things, because you don't know what people had to suffer, endure, and go through to get where they are. It's by the grace of God that some people are there, because I know it's by the grace of God that I'm still here. I'm still living. You don't know what I endure. You don't know what it is that I came to even come to this point, to have a direct relationship, talk to God and know what's going on, and to give y'all this word. As a prophet of God, there's so much we endure because there's so many attacks. There's so many people watching, praying on your downfall. So many people like, no, she should not get this word out, because people are getting delivered. Things are getting moved. Things are shifting in the spirit. So you don't know what it is that someone is enduring just to be where they're at. Just thank God for their blessing, because you too is next. But I love y'all, family. As I always say, stay positive, stay positive.